Now, durian is not a very unique fruit in Malaysia, right? Yeah, we all know durian. How many of you here are durian lovers? Ah, okay, good. You are durian lovers. Okay. Now, how many of you here durian lovers, you have ever actually opened a durian by yourself before? Okay, good, good. You have opened a durian by yourself before. Oh, interesting. What's your name? Sorry? Nisha. Okay, Nisha. Alright, Nisha, can you tell us how do you open a durian? Use a knife, chop it, and then put it open. Okay? Use a knife, chop it, and then pull it open. Alright? I want you to remember what Nisha said, that she will use a knife, chop it, and pull it open. Does it look a little bit like this? Yes, right? This is the correct way of opening a durian. Now, on the other hand, if you invite someone from, say, New Zealand, or someone from Russia, further away, and you say, this is a durian fruit, just take a knife, chop it, and pull it open. You know what will happen? You have taught the person, right? Have you instructed him or her? You have teach him, correct? Now, take the knife, chop it, and pull it open, right? Yeah, we have taught him already. We go to school, we have taught as well. You know what will happen? This will probably happen. Yeah? That is also taking a knife, chopping and pulling it open. But when you do it like this, can you still eat the fruit? Okay? You can, but it's a bit difficult. Right? It's a bit difficult. You see, we take things for granted, like for example, how to open a durian, because we see our parents doing it. We go to the shop, we see the seller doing it, so we thought that must be the only way available to open a durian. Now, for someone who has not been exposed to this, they have not ever seen a durian before, they have never ever opened a durian before, if you pass them a knife and you tell them to chop it, they will assume it is the same method as chopping a watermelon, let's say. Correct, right? So, that is why you need to learn how to learn. And that's the objective of today's seminar. Now, in these 4 hours, okay, in these 4 hours, can you really learn all that? The answer here is, we see some seats in front here. Okay. Now, can you really learn all that in 4 hours? The answer here is, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay? Because we are going to explore things that are very deep within us, and then we are going to find out why we do what we do. Now, what is study smart? Okay, can you tell me what is this boy doing in this photo, in this picture? Chopping a tree, right? Now, if you were to chop a tree, how do you chop a tree? Just take the axe and chop it, right? Every day you chop, every day you chop, every day you chop. Now, I bet, okay, I assume, I believe it's a safe assumption, none of us has ever taken an axe and gone to a big tree and chopped down the tree before. Would that be correct to say? None of us have done it. If let's say I'm going to give you a challenge, and the challenge is, I want you, right after this, take an axe, okay? Go to your school principal's favorite tree. Okay? Take that axe and then chop it. How long do you think you will need to fell that tree? 5 minutes. Wow, 5 minutes you will be Superman already. Okay, 1 year. Now, the thing is, for those of us who have never ever chopped a tree in our lives, we probably won't know where to start. By taking an axe and just swinging it on the tree, you know what? If we don't hold it correctly, we swing it, physics teaches us, every action will create an equal and opposite reaction, right? The moment you hit something that doesn't move, the force will push back the axe and the axe will fly away. Possible, right? It's entirely possible to happen. So, how do you chop a tree? Now, let's say you have been doing it every day. Every day you go there and chop solidly for 1 hour. Solidly for 1 hour. Solidly for 1 hour. Do you believe eventually the tree will fall down? I don't think so. Because sometimes what we do when we are studying is like chopping the tree. Imagine for one moment that you are the tree. Can you stand up, please? Imagine that you are the tree. Oh, very dangerous. Don't worry, it's not an axe, it's just imaginary. Okay, what's your name? Jeffrey. Okay, imagine Jeffrey is the axe, is the tree. Okay, and this is the axe. And what I do is, I just take a good whack. You feel good, okay? And whack. Now, if I do it every day for 1 hour, the tree will still not fall even after 1 year. Why? Because the axe, if I keep on chopping it, it will become sharper or blunt. It will become blunt. That's right. It will become blunt. So there will be no way the tree is going to fall. And one of the reasons we do that is because even when we are studying, we keep on studying. Like for example, how many of you here, your favorite subject is sejarah one? Raise your hand please. I doubt it, okay? Now, when you are studying, you're trying to remember what day or what year Portuguese came to Malacca and all that. You keep on memorizing. Hey, sejarah exam, you only memorize one thing for many things. Many things. You keep on cramming it. You know what happened? It is like that axe. It is not sharp anymore. It is like not sharp anymore. Okay, thank you very much, Jeffrey. I hope I didn't hurt you. Now, what you need to do is this. You have to sharpen the axe. Right? You have to constantly sharpen the axe. So, for example, I give the tree one good chop today. I will rest tomorrow, but when I say rest, it doesn't mean Facebook relax. It means you actually go and sharpen the axe. But if I throw you an axe and I throw you a grinding stone and a sharpening stone, sharpen it for me. Do you think you can sharpen it? Okay. Who said no? Yeah, you are correct. You are correct. Because ask your father or ask anyone older, your dato or your nana, okay? You ask them, if today they take one knife and they take one sharpening rock and you just sharpen the knife, you can either make it sharper or the more you do it, the blunt it becomes. Correct? That's why? Because of the angle, the wrong direction, the wrong way. In other words, you can work hard, you can work very, very hard, but you are still not achieving the results. Let's say you know that in order to get something, you have to climb the ladder. Okay? You climb very, very hard. And you are the first one at the sound of the whistle, you quickly run forward, you jump on the ladder and you climb up. After you reach it, then when you discovered, I should have gone to the other side. Okay? That will be the problem, yeah? If you are jumping up a ladder, you jump to that side, you climb up, you reach there, but you are supposed to jump to that side. Big problem. So that is why, what is study smart? Study smart means that we must study hard. That is very important. There is no question about it. But as we are studying, a very important thing to do is we must actually sharpen our axe. Sharpen our axe here means that we must learn new things. And as we learn new things, we must learn it correctly. We must learn the right technique to sharpen the axe.